Mountain View High School's football community is trying to add stadium lights for night games, but some members of the community are pushing back. KPIX 5 reporter Kiet Do explains why some people want to keep the field dark. Kit.
Yes, we're coming to you live here from Mountain View High School. This campus, along with Los Altos High School just down the street, are the only two schools in the entire South Bay that still do not have stadium lights. And so the debate that is going on right now to bring stadium lights to these campuses is the furthest they have gotten so far. Right now, sports teams practice as long as there's daylight. It's workable in the spring and fall, but come wintertime, football, soccer, lacrosse, field hockey, track, and yes, the band literally get left in the dark. What's more, student population has boomed over the past few years. And so the president of the local booster club, Schiller, says they've been pushing for years, and it's no longer a want, but a need.
There's more sports, there's more activities going on, and really we've run out of space. There's nowhere to go. And so being able to get more access and use of the stadium, even for a few hours a day, is a big deal now.
Superintendent Jeff Harding says there was a 3-hour school board meeting last week to kick off the issue. The thing is, the schools are nestled right inside the neighborhoods where homes butt up against the fields. It's early in the process, but they're looking at directional LED-style lights, similar to these, that would reduce light spillage into the surrounding neighborhood. And there was also discussion of limiting the use of the PA system. By law, the school district does not have to get permission from anyone to add lights. Why bother being a good neighbor?
Well, this is a tight-knit community. We're in this together with our neighbors. We want to maintain that relationship. It's a symbiotic kind of relationship that we have with our neighbors, and we want to keep it that way.
But things have changed a great deal.
Rosemary Wadden has lived at her home 200 yards away from Los Altos High for the past 38 years. She's had to deal with students speeding and parking in her neighborhood, but says living with the sound from the PA has been a nightmare.
And it started getting oppressive. It was no longer pleasant background noise. It was noxious noise.
And so last week's meeting was the first one in the beginning of a years-long process. The next step now is to form a task force, get some members from the community to study this issue, and then try to figure something out, try to find some middle ground from there. We're live in Mountain View. Kiet Do, KPIX 5.